Hey there guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the Ultimate RTG episode 2, and you guys smashed it. First one went down really well, and I did tell you if you want to keep this series daily, meet those light targets, and 3,000 was set and 3,000 was smashed. So if you want to see episode 3 tomorrow, 3,000 likes for episode 3, I'm sure you boys can do it. And yesterday, with that amount of support, we were able to get on the trending page, which is, for me, a massive achievement, first time ever. So I really am grateful, and we've kickstarted the FIFA 20 RTG journey the right way. And in today's episode, it's really going to benefit you guys if you're running a Road to Glory. I'm about to show you, not the trades if you need 5,000, 10,000 coins, rock bottom, early trades, a few different methods, and it's going to really help you boys out. As long as you follow the same process, you're going to be able to get yourself on that ladder and start building those starter squads. But we do have some unlocks that we were able to get towards the back end of FIFA 19. We have a theme stadium, which is interesting. I wonder what it's going to look like. Maybe just all blacked out. I don't mind. Maybe blacked out goalposts. Or maybe that's a little bit, I'm getting too carried away. With the Tifu or Tifo as well, we've got a tiger, which is pretty nice, exclusive. I want to see that kind of stuff on FIFA 20. If I'm grinding and getting 100,000 XP, I want like a golden Nan or a golden Go, whatever's available. But boys, episode 2, we're about to get into it. I know you're going to find it helpful. Let's go and see the trades. So what I'm about to bring up on the screen are all of my recent trades on the web app, just so I don't really eat into my 10 hours on early access. And I can't remember specifically every single trade that I've made or how much I've got them for. That's why referring to this will help you boys out. And I was looking at players really that I was wanting to use for myself. So essentially you're trading with like 2, 3 or 4 of the same player. And then as you are making profit on every single card, you're able to really bring in that player for free. So JOTA was traded with, I did have HERMOSO. I was wanting to trade with HERRERA, but that's something that I will do later on. So we went over a few of those players in the last episode that I had at the club. And I was saying, like, they're not really going to get into my genuine starter team. So what you want to do is figure out exactly like the same for you. What ones aren't you going to use at all, and they're not really selling on the market? Get rid of them, or attempt to sell them at least like once or twice, and if they really aren't shifting, discard them. Then you should have around about 3,000, 4,000 coins to do as you please. And I think a really good method to start off with is trading with position modifiers. They get flooded, a lot of packs are being opened, and I was able to make consistent coins. That was probably the easiest method. Cam to center mid was really the best one, the most effective. I was picking it up for very cheap, and it was selling instantly. Like, people are lazy, they don't want to wait for the start price, so consumables, they aren't really too expensive, and you can sell them for a lot. And even Shadow Chem Styles I moved on later in the night. But with players like JOTA, DeVry was one of them, HERMOSO, like I was getting these guys for real cheap. And if you're wanting to know exactly when I picked up these players for like the time frame, some of the deals were around like 4 p.m. Just before I went live yesterday, and then after I finished, I was trading around about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't really notice any real difference. Like, I'm not someone that would keep hold of the card anyway on the RTG. Like, I want to see that instant profit, so I'm really just finding, like, at the time specifically, what is the cheapest player on the market and going off of that. If I'm really wanting to do that market research and figure out when the players are the most like expensive, with the market being so like temperamental, I don't even believe like some of these prices. You've got Pereira from Leicester City, 26,000 coins for a right back. It is mental. So that's why maybe all of these non-rares and rares are going to plummet in price, or in fact go up. I don't want to take that risk right now because I've only got a few coins. So going through the transfer list, let's get into the juicy part and see how much we've sold all of these players for. So DeVry, 3,008. You've got all of these. You would have seen how much I picked them up for. So 3,007, 3,008, like his price was fluctuating a little bit. You got HERMOSO that I sold for 1,009, 1,009 for Zuma, and then a few more HERMOSOs. Pavon was like one of the best investments that I've made or trades with a rare. 2006 I sold him for. Then the same player, in the space of like 10-15 minutes, he started just to continue to shoot up, and then I think another trader was doing it with me, not that I knew of, but he caused the price to go up and then flooded him at like 3,004. But I was able to get some of these 3004, 3003 for a Pav one that I got for as cheap as, well, you're about to see, like 2003 or 2002, something really, really low. So I was cashing in the profit on Pav one. I think that's just because of the Ibra chemistry. Now with JOTA, what I decided to do is check how much I was going to be making after EA tax. So I knew if I sold JOTA for about 1001, 700 coins, 750 was going to be a decent price, and I'd be able to make a few coins to work towards something else. So with all of these that sold, I was able to get my hands on a JOTA for free. He's not got into our starting 11 just yet because Vinicius Jr. is like the better option. But as we switch up formation and start putting together our main team, or something that I'm going to be using in squad battles or diff rivals, whatever, we've got JOTA for free, and his card looks so good. High tie work rate, is that 5-star effort? 5-star effort, 4-star skills, decent stamina, good strength, aggression, fantastic dribbling, shooting, pace. Like, what more would you want for a middle cam in a starter team? JOTA is the man. And then these are the trades that I got rid of straight away. So as I said, you're going to want to at least attempt to sell them, because 750 for Willy Caballero, that's a good price, and it gave me a lot of coins to work with. And then the cams to centre mids, I was picking these up for as cheap as, like, I think I got one on Snipe for 1009, and that's what you want to do, boys. Trade to start off with, trade with consumables. It is the easiest method because people are lazy and they don't really pay attention to the chem styles or even position modifiers, honestly. So cam to centre mid, and then Hunter chem style I was able to get 2007, and I think I bought that for about 2000 coins. So in total, I checked the leaderboard and we made around 18,000 coins, which is baby steps. Like, don't get too carried away. I'm not a pro trader, but starting off from scratch, 18,000, and it's actually allowed us to bring in some pretty nice cards. Now, HERMOSO, I'm trying to get rid of, 2007, and then this Mario Fernandez, I was thinking of maybe position, like, modifying him. So invest a little bit more. There aren't any right backs on the market, and even that confused me at the time. I was like, hang on, is he really extinct? So if I thought that, maybe somebody else will, and I might be able to get a tidy amount of profit. So that's something that I've just been doing actively on the account. I want to go and unlock a few things. I've gained XP from somewhere, so we're about to claim some of those rewards, and then I want to show you this juicy team. Work in progress though, voice crack. So keep in mind, but it's looking good. So let's go and redeem our season objectives. I think I've got, yes, a foundations. I accidentally redeemed one on the web app. I'm pretty sure I got a pack anyway from somewhere, and I've got competitive play division rivals, so that's sweet, 300 coins. Now, I don't have any of the main SBCs available, like League of Nation hybrids. I'm going to be getting or focusing on that for tomorrow. I know it is very worthwhile, and from what I've seen, even on the main account, I was able to pack big. I think in the first one, I got Gomez, and then a couple of packs later, it was Bernardo Silva. So if I can pull that on the RTG and it's tradable, that is going to be like really good. With Virgil van Dijk, Sancho, and Vinicius Jr., I'm thinking, because of what I've done to the team, Virgil van Dijk, although he is outstanding, I would rather like get used to the lower rated cards and perform better with them instead of relying on a Virgil van Dijk, and then after the games are expired, I'm screwed. So that's why it's maybe in our best interest to double up Jadon Sancho, and that is what I'm personally going to do. Bring him in because he's still in our starting 11. He's getting a strong link to Barnes for now, and you never know, like, just to have that option coming off the bench, he's going to have a better shot than Vinicius Jr. On the ball, he's outstanding. I really like him on the game. I like Vinicius as well, but Sancho, you just got a little bit more quality there, so I think it's best for us to take him. And then with the coin boost, all right, let's just combine those. With the coin boost, we're going to be getting 500 for the next 5 games. I swear I've got another gold pack available. Damn, we're gonna have a little mini pack opening. Please, can I pull something nice? Can I grab that? Oh, 810 XP needed. It's okay. I think for this month of the season progress, it's going to be very difficult. We're on 10 hours. We're not going to really be able to grind the game as much as other people that have the full release. But what I will do for season 2, we're coming. We are going to be pushing for 100,000 XP. So whoever gets this Zaha card, or all of this stuff here, you know that they are ones that got the game early, like super early, because I don't know how you would do it otherwise. Another thing I was thinking about doing is playing a little bit of squad battles, maybe off camera, just to get ourselves a few more packs. I think that's going to really benefit the series as well early on. But boys, pack time. Let's go and see what we get. It's not showing packs. Oh dear. No. I thought I was going to have a couple of packs to open. Maybe that was suggesting what you receive once you've unlocked every single task inside of the group. Yeah, we don't have any packs. But don't worry, tomorrow, once we work towards the League of Nations hybrids, I'm not promising anything. I don't know if we'll be able to get every single, like, reward. But I need to save some coins to trade with, as well as working towards that. Because if we pack something big, it pretty much kickstarts the RTG. And then we're able just to mass bid on a few more cards. And it just helps the process. But let's get on to the juicy side of things. We have built a pretty standard starting 11, but like I was saying at the start, what you want to be doing is trading with players that you want to use, like the meta cards, because they're going to have more demand on the market and you're going to be able to put together a side for free. Now in the right back position, we've got Mario Fernandes. Now one of the reasons why I brought this guy in is to think about the future and who I'm going to partner him alongside, because Zagoev and Virgil van Dijk aren't really going to be in the starting 11 forever. So 6'2", 1,400 coins, his in-game stats are fantastic. If you were to purchase this man, if he was in the Premier League, 15,000, 20,000 coins. 87 stamina, 84 jumping, he's got the leverage so he'll feel quite strong, and once he builds up that momentum and hits the sprint speed, he's going to be a force. And the dribbling, the passing, I think that he is one of the best looking right backs for a starter squad, and for the price, it's a steal. Now, Zagoev was packed from those like loyalty rewards that EA gave us. 4-star skills. His in-game stats just look balanced, but the strength, aggression, and sprint speed are a little bit low. So I don't know how he's really going to perform. But for today, I'm going to be using a 4-3-2-1. Yesterday it was 4-1-2-1-2. The day before on the main account I was testing out like the 4-2-2-2. I like pretty much every formation. I feel like this game so far, because no one's like found the meta yet, it just opens up more formations and more variety. But as we know, Virgil van Dijk isn't going to be around forever. I want to be dropping in that Russian centre back with 90 acceleration. But alongside him, we've got Hermoso, and I think this is a good purchase. I was expecting him to receive a bit more pace. Like on his standard FIFA 19 card, it was 86. But Hermoso 2002, and I was using him to trade with as well. The defending, the physical, the reactions are good, and I think those are like key stats, right? Composure, reaction, stand tackle, and a little bit of pace, just finding that balance with your center back. He looks like really, really good. 87 jumping. Now I bought this man because it was a safe purchase, like 900 coins, very close to discard. He might go up, he might come down. I'm not really too bothered, just to get use out of him. So I purchased the guy, and then I realized 65 dribbling. Ouch. So a bit of advice, make sure you're looking at who you're purchasing before you make any mistakes. But 84 stamina, 85 jumping, he's going to get the job done. I was looking for a bit more pace because I do like my fullbacks on FIFA 20 to support and overlap. I think that it's killer. Finding that ball down the left and the right, it just opens up the play so well. And then on to the star signing. HERRERA. This man is 3,000 coins. I believe he's going to continue to go up. 6'1", height, high work rates, 4-star weak foot, so as a centre mid, it's awesome. And wait for it. What is his best stat? Can you see it? 93 stamina, which is huge. Most of the players on this game are struggling to get anywhere near like 70, 80. And then you bring in HERRERA that I was using in the draft, and I've got to tell you, he wasn't like outrageously good, or he didn't like stand out to me that he was like carrying the team or doing anything like that. He was just reliable, solid, and that is what I want. Stability in my team right now, and the aggression, the stand tackle, interceptions, and maybe coming with time, he will prove his worth, and he'll be someone that I don't really want to get rid of. And Vinicius Jr. for now I'm going to use, but we do have JOTA that I got for 400 coins bin. So boys, hopefully this is giving you guys a bit of inspiration to make those trades, and be patient. You know, if you see someone that isn't like up at a price that you're willing to spend, just keep checking their bins, and eventually you'll be able to get a JOTA like that for 400 coins, which he's not going to go down, or if anything he's going to go up. He's got some fantastic stats, and eventually when Vinicius Jr. expires, let's say we don't really get on with the 4-3-2-1 and I want to switch back to a 4-1-2-1-2, then JOTA will be brought as a left forward playing as our cam. So the chemistry is a bit of a mess. But this is just to get some games in and go from there. So I do want to jump into a few more rival matches today and just to test out some of these players and see if I can recommend any of these early starter players. So without further ado, let's go and drop one more player on the bench. Like, this is all that I've got left. So, you know, a lot of these SBCs, they do require that loyalty boost. If you've packed a player or you've played over 10 games, from what I've been told, the glitch is still effective. So if you are to play against the team of the week, you don't have to go online. Just play against the team of the week with the SBC side that you're willing to submit, and then you just quit the game. So you press start. I'd say give it a minute or so, like 1 in-game minute in-game. So it's not like actually a minute. Press start, dashboard. So don't quit the game, just dashboard, load it back up. I think, do you get a loss? I don't know if you get a loss, but it just puts one record on your player. Just so you didn't, if you weren't aware of that, it still works. And it helps just to gather up that chemistry. But we've got Nabry as our impact sub, Centurion, and Dan Gosling that we won yesterday with has been dropped to the bench. Oh dear, hang on a minute. So we've got him on 4 chemistry. Who's going to be playing as our centre mid? Oh dear, I don't even have a centre mid. Maybe I could just bring on Grenier as our middle player. Or in fact, you know what I could do? Sub on Nabry as our right centre mid for even more pace, and then move Barnes striker and take off Wooly. Oh no, someone said you don't pronounce it like that. It's like Wooly? Yeah, that guy. Well, he's going to be subbed out. Let's get in some games. Div Rivals. And we're up against a pretty nice squad. Roberto Firmino took a while to load. I don't think that he has properly built that side though. Oh, there it is. There's the Tiger. Hopefully that puts off our opponents. One thing I may need to do is trade with fitness cards. I'm already out. Well, I didn't even have one to start off with. So I need fitness cards, and I also need to take off that trainer. What's it trying to tell me? I need a trainer. No, I don't. I've been winning some nice games. Scoring a lot of goals, but this man's going to be subbed out. Then I'm going to bring Zagoev into the middle and then have Nabry as my right centre mid. That looks pretty good. One thing I need to do, guys, is put the player name above my head. I've completely forgotten about that. You've been done by Sancho. Oh, come on. Nearly had him. I nearly had him. Wow, my players are really bombing up and showing support. Nearly a sick back heel, but I've slipped. I think this man's going to be building up a little bit of confidence right now, but we've got to stop that. We've got to stop him in his tracks. Sancho with like 66 dribbling. Good ball though. Fantastic ball. Vinicius Jr. Is it on? Oh, he is double man pressing. What a pot. Who? What's that? No. Who was that? We need VAR. Nabry is on the pitch. Don't you worry. Trust in Nabry down the line. These two comboing is awesome. I really like the feel of Sancho, by the way. Like, he is going to be someone used and abused. And I can already see him making an overlapping run. Oh, nearly. Those back heels do seem slightly underpowered, but it's all to do with how you're pulling them off. I'm still in that like mindset of FIFA 19 and the patterns of play there. So it will come with time. But... Oh, Barnes. Oh, no, I did too much. God damn, did too much. I'm still shocked as to how I missed that sit inside the box. That is going to scar me right now if I don't get a goal. If I lose this game for that reason, I'm going to cry out wide. Yes, Sancho. Oh, sorry, Sancho, Nacho. I got Sancho, I got Nacho. How many more Achos do I want? No, I'd like a goal. That's what I want. Oh, I try to find. Whoa! He's messed up. It's that guy again, and I don't know who it is. Good. Yes, good interception. Hermoso is playing well. Herrera feels good, though. Tracking up the pitch. Come on, where's that goal coming from? No, man. Come on. We got to keep our head, though. We've got to keep our cool. This guy seems like pretty decent, but... No, don't do that, Virg. Wait! Come on, Barnes. Get your head on this. I don't think I've scored a corner this FIFA. I don't know if there's... Oh, Zagoev, 3 chances. Like, you can't deny his positioning. I need my magician. I need that Messi type player. And this is Vinicius. The Vinicius player. The Vinicius. Oh, I'm just dipping. No, I should have passed it when I had the opportunity. I was waiting for one of my players to show like good awareness and drop themselves into a nice position. And I don't feel like I had that, or I didn't see it anyway. Oh, God. All I'm saying, blame Zagoev. He has had 2 sitters in this game, and I know I shouldn't expect every single player to be clinical at this low level, but that's poor. 5 shots, 1 on target, 57% possession. The goal is coming. Here we go. This is good. This is much better. Vinicius Jr. cut on the inside with the finesse. Finish! Bonds! Oh, was I offside? Damn, react. Like, the reactions inside the box needs to be, maxed out right now. Please, just react. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, I thought I had that. Who's that pacing? Roberto Firmino versus Hermoso? I don't know. Wow. Is he going to hit it first time back in? Yeah, I thought so. He didn't really have any composure there. I felt it as well, that he was going to rush it. Quickly pass. Find some more attackers. Just drifted past, and Zagoev carrying the ball now. This is good. He's got to commit with somebody. Try and catch him out a little bit. Through. That's a great pass. Give it back. No. This guy is a decent defender, right? But he's only got 40-something chemistry. And I am really struggling to stop players catching me on the counter-attack right now. It's like that's the way everyone is setting up. Take your time. Where's the composure? Sancho. Oh my God. We are scoring some scrappy goals in this series. But Sancho, thankfully, we got the rebound. It was a beautiful turn, though. How sharp is Sancho's movement? He only has a 3-star weak foot, so you know what? We got to let him off a little bit. But that rebound, we got it. Once 1 goal goes in, they all start flying. Orna. Yes. Vinicius. Pass it on the inside. Gnabry. That turn. Please, please, please. Oh, that turn was delicious. Just make sure I'm marking the passing lanes. Oh dear. That's a good ball. That's a great ball. And it's a finish. Yeah, that was poor defending. I believe. Barnes. Find him through. Yes. Oh, could have been a pen. Barnes. No. 76th minute. I need that. But yeah, he has just dropped everyone. Everybody back behind the ball. Come on. Sancho. I didn't have the strength to bounce off him, unfortunately. That's it. Keep go. Find him. A little bit of a dodgy pass. Through ball. Oh, nearly a good back heel. Finish across goal. Gnabry. No. My finishing in this game, it feels like completely different to the yesterday's run. Like, I was consistent in those games, and for whatever reason, I don't know if we've got worse chemistry amongst our players, but my team just hasn't been that good, and it's something that we've got to adjust fast, because we have missed too many opportunities. We had Zagoev, 2 chances in the first half, Gnabry with that one to seal off the game, and we could have quite easily lost that, and we did come up against a defensive player, and it's something that I was hoping EA would address for FIFA 20. Everything else is feeling good, but there is still like a slight imbalance when someone's going drop back against the attacker. I think that's still going to be like plaguing the game. So if you're struggling with defending, then obviously that's still going to be a good option. How do you change your team name, by the way? I still haven't been able to do that. So obviously we're still going through the testing phase, so we don't need to get too upset over some potential wins or even losses that we receive. But with the 4-3-2-1, I wasn't like a massive fan of it, and I know that someone was really effective using it against me the other day. So for myself, might try it again. But to start off with, I think I would rather a middle cam than have somebody else in the attack. I just prefer that personally, and then I'll have my fullbacks pushing on. I just found like in transition, it was slightly too attacking for my liking. Like the sentiments, I could lower the custom tactics though. I'll show you exactly what I was using so you get a better idea. It wasn't anything too crazy though. Like my teams are all on balance. It could just be the fact that I have Herrera that's got high work rates, which I don't mind too much if you find the balance in the midfield. So if he pushes on and adds somebody else in the attack, that's fine. But then we had Gnabry being brought on as my right centre mid, so obviously he's not going to do that defensive job. And then in the middle, we were playing Zagoev with high medium, so something there isn't right. We don't have like a defensive mid, and that's what I was gathering from the team. So with that being said, like, yes, we could bring in the correct players for that formation, but even just the natural positioning, I think I prefer a 4-1-2-1-2 this FIFA. But Mario Fernandes was quality. HERMOSO, HERRERA, like these guys are pretty decent signings. Zagoev just missed 2 sitters though, like he's got to be taken out of the team. So what I will do for the next couple of upgrades, whip out Virgil van Dijk, bring in that Russian, sort out the keeper. It can really be anybody. Like I could go and drop in like Adan as well from FIFA 19, if I remember rightly. He was pretty good at the start of the game when he was a rare. Now he's a non-rare, so it'd be on the cheaper side. And we will fix this attack. Maybe just drop Barnes altogether, man, and find somebody else that gets chemistry. But all of this stuff is a work in progress because we need to build up our coins to go and do those SBCs for tomorrow's episode, as well as figuring out exactly where we're going to be taking the squad. But thank you very much for watching, boys. If you want to see episode 3 tomorrow, 3,000 likes, go and smash it, and that would be much appreciated. But baby steps right now. You can already see some of the upgrades that we've made, and I'm loving it. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.